Guys, it's me, Kiana, and I'm coming at you today because I wanted to let you know of the videos that I'm going to do today. And often I do videos, and lately I've been doing videos, you guys. And I've been doing videos not to be confrontational or not to be disagreeing, but you guys don't understand that I am in a process of not only changing my eating habits, but I'm also reevaluating things as far as um, why I do certain things or think certain ways, and also to figure out if I've basically allowed being overweight and being you know being a big person, have I allowed that to stunt me in any way? Have I allowed that to change my way of thinking? Have I allowed that to stop me from growing in certain areas? And I ask these questions. For one, a lot of people don't talk about them. For two, I think that people on YouTube quite often talk about things that don't matter, or either things that is basically not thought provoking. And for three, again, it's a personal issue where I want to get other women's views, and maybe for years I've wanted to other people's views on certain subjects. And you guys being honest, and whether I disagree or agree with you, it gives me yet another angle to view and maybe make me reevaluate if in fact my way of thinking is in fact genuine, or if my way of thinking was only because of certain reasons, and even besides being overweight all of my life. So I wanted to come to you guys and tell you guys, just give you heads up of the videos that I wanted to do today. For one, I wanted to do a video on the myth or the stereotype that big women have to pay for a man, or either we are more um, we are more accustomed to paying a man or giving a man money, helping a man out, than maybe a smaller woman. So I wanted to do a video on that because I don't think that it's even though people talk about it on YouTube, I don't think they talk about it and come to a conclusion of how women can stop being like that, or how, we just talk about it and we put it down, but we don't talk about you know um, how they got to that point, or where was this way of thinking, where was this picked up at, or how was men trained to think this, because it had to have been some start where a man found out that that's what he should do, or that's what he's allowed to do. So I want us to touch base on that. So I'll be doing a video about that. I also am going to get back into doing my couponing. You guys remember that I went on a little hiatus with not couponing, and I do want to, like the next week or two, to do a good haul for a food market. And I think this would be great because by me being on a diet, the Atkins diet, I think that it'd be great to do a big couponing haul at a food market for things that are acceptable on the Atkins diet or low carb diet. So I think this will help people that are interested in the low carb diet, or have already started the low carb diet, or just would like to um, see what it consists of and what items overall that you can eat and that you can have actually in abundance. So I want to do that. I want to also, probably not today, but I probably want to do a video on collecting my coupons for Atkins friendly food. And I'll actually do that in front of the camera and show you guys, because I think that a lot of people think that you can't coupon if you're a low carb eater, or you can't coupon in extreme quantities for a low carb eater. And I'm going to show you that that's actually not true if you know the actual items that you can eat and that you can't eat. I also want to do a video. Now, again, this is not all today, but I also want to do a video. Um, I also want to do a video on Oh, continuation on the video that I did about, it's basically a video branched off from a comment that I got on the video that I did, who has sex when their kids are up. Um, and I did that because I've always thought a certain kind of way about that issue. And I've always wanted to ask women what they think about that. And it's really difficult to ask a woman just walking up to her, do you have sex with your kids up? Do you put them in front of a DVD player and let them, so just so you can get a piece? It's been, it's not, it's a subject that you don't actually ask just anybody. So that's why I posed that to you guys. A lot of you people said that it was a great subject because nobody really talks about it. And again, I'm probably not the only one that has ever asked this or wondered about this. But a comment was placed on that video that I wanted to branch off on, and I find myself that I am this type of mother. Um, and whether it's good or whether it's bad, um, I want to learn how not to be sometimes this type of mother or woman. It's hard for me to turn motherhood off, and it's not that nobody is saying turn it on and off, but my mind views it as that when someone says, you can't focus on your kids all of the time. You have to focus on other things, other than your children. And I want to gather our thoughts and us talk about that because I want to know, how can you not be like that? I want to know, and that's not trying to be smart to the person that made that comment, but I really want to know because I think that it is healthy um, to not have all of your focus on them, but how do you get out of that mindset if you're already there and you've been there for 16 or so years? So I think this is a great subject for us to talk about. A lot of you, what they call empty nesters, will be able to give us, I'm pretty sure, and I hope that you join in on the conversation because you guys that have had this mindset of always focusing on your family and your children only mainly, um, once your children are gone, I like to hear from you guys, the empty nesters, of how you actually was able to handle that, and was it difficult, and do you regret having that mindset of putting all of your focus, or mainly all of your focus, into your children? So I would love to hear the other side of people that actually have already been there and done that and have jumped over that hurdle and are now in a whole different way of life or a whole different lifestyle, because their children are grown or whatever. And also for you women that have overcame this and have had, have already been, the type of women that all your focus isn't on your children. And also hear from the women that are like me, that all of your focus are your children. And, yes, you have marriages and you have relationships or whatever, but hopefully you get with a person like me, um, where Chuck is the type of person where his whole focus is on the kids as well. So we have that in common. Do we also make time for ourselves? If you see my schedule and you see the love between us, I mean, a lot of people say that they can see the love between us in our videos. We're like that all the time. So does that take away from the spontaneity of our relationship? No. Does that eliminate the love or lessen the love in our relationship? No. We just believe that our children need care for, and they need our focus, and that may not be physically all the time, but it may be, thinking of something that we can do with them or for them or something like that, and we set aside time as a couple. Um, that's just how we do, and that's how I've always done in all of my relationships. And they've worked. I mean, I'm not with those people for whatever reasons, but those people in my past, but that's because I left them and I didn't like something about them or I couldn't take something about them. But it sure wasn't because of, I believe it's an order to certain things in a relationship or a marriage and a household. And it's sure not because of, being denied sex, or, being denied sex while my kids is up, or, all that kind of stuff. No, it definitely wasn't because of something like that, because I always got with men that had that same mindset. So I think that that's the that's one of the things that you, if that's a focus of yours, you definitely want to not get with a man that doesn't mind doing those kind of things. So I want to do a video on that, and I think that'll be helpful for us ladies, and also to gather all that information, because who knows, you may see another angle and say, you know what, that's right, because some of those comments made me really think, and it made me really, um, think that why have I thought like this all these years and all that kind of stuff. So I think that that's very important. I think that's very healthy, and I think we as women on YouTube should gather our thoughts and stuff in that way, not just to maybe put down another woman or laugh about another woman or cuss another woman out or maybe talk about all kinds of vulgar things. That's not um, that's not what I'm about. You understand what I'm saying? And although we can, talk about those things, it's just that I'd rather talk about or I'd rather focus on something that really can help the next woman. Um, and I hope that we can accomplish that. And also, like I said, being thought provoking. I'm not a limited woman, so you know, um, I like to basically um, think about or talk about a variety of different issues. So, with that being said, I just wanted to give you guys heads up on what we'll be talking about today. I love you all so much. In case you're wondering what I'm wearing, um, a lot of people, you guys ask. I'm wearing one of the earrings that I sell. Okay, so this like a sequence oval hoop. Okay, I'm also wearing an elephant ring that I sell. Will have sold. Um, I'm also wearing the Free Trist Equal lace front, and her name is Sonia. And I am also wearing um, a sweater that I wasn't able to fit in the past 2 years, you guys. So I'm quite excited. I have it in gray and white, and I have it in blue and white. I bought these from Ross a couple of years ago. I gave them to Nene because I couldn't fit them anymore. And here I am wearing it today. So, and it actually falls on me. It's not like riding up like a midriff or nothing like that. So it's a sweater dress. Um, I am so excited that I can actually fit it now. It was two sizes smaller than what I was wearing on Ekins 3 weeks ago, you guys. So I went down about a size and a half, you guys. As far as scale wise, I'm about 16 pounds lighter. Um, Inches wise, I know a lot of inches, and this was in 3 weeks. I am the type of person. I know it sounds far fetched, but I'm the type of person I retain a lot of water. I hate to say it, but I urinate like crazy lately, literally like crazy. Like it's weird, you know. It's a joke in my house when they see me running past the door. Oh God, you got to pee again? Everybody says that. So I'm just I'm just very excited. I'm very blessed. I will be also doing some new things incorporated into my Atkins diet, and I wanted you guys, once I get the information and once I get the package, there's a company that wants me to try some new weight loss items, and I am going to do a review on that. The great thing is this product can be incorporated into any diet plan that you have, whether that's Atkins or whatever. So it's very Atkins friendly. So I'm going to do a review on that, and once I get all that information and get the actual package, of course I will incorporate that with you guys and daily update you on that, the Atkins plan, and everything else. So on that note, you guys, Pootie sleep. So like I said, let me go ahead and try to do some things I need to do, and just giving you guys heads up on what's going on today, and hopefully I can find time to do these videos. Of course I will, because that's, instead of spending my time doing other stuff, or maybe somebody else spend time doing something else, talking on the phone, I spend time doing a 15-minute video. So all right, you guys, I love you all so much. I hope to see you soon. Be blessed.